Welcome back. I quickly want to fact check one thing that the Trump national spokesperson Katrina Pearson just said a few minutes ago right here in the Situation Room when I asked her about whether Donald Trump should apologize to the Khan family. She said that it was, quote, under Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton that changed the rules of engagement that probably cost the life of Army Captain Khan. Just to clarify, that Captain Khan died in service in Iraq in 2004, 5 years before President Obama took office. President Bush was then president of the United States. Just want to fact check that as well. Let's get back to our conversation with our political panel. Washington Post, he's not backing the House Speaker Paul Ryan or Arizona Senator John McCain in their upcoming primaries. It's an extraordinary sign of the turmoil and the division that's rocking the Republican Party right now. We're back with the Trump campaign national spokeswoman Katrina Pearson. Katrina, among other things, President Obama today called Donald Trump unfit to serve as president. He said Trump's comments on the Khan family have proved that. So what is Donald Trump doing right now to try to reassure his critics, including those within his own party, that he is in fact fit to be president?
Well, first, let me just say that Donald Trump not involving himself in primaries doesn't mean that there's turmoil in the Republican Party. These are primaries, after all. And secondly, with regard to the president, you know, this is strange coming from a man in 2008 who could potentially be named one of the most unqualified people to ever run for president. He had never run anything his entire life and never created a single job. And it really showed throughout his tenure as president. They have killed millions of jobs under Obamacare and just rushed this bill down everyone's throats. The economy today is $2.2 trillion below average, Wolf, and he single-handedly destabilized the Middle East, and with Hillary Clinton, unleashed global terrorism. So this was classical projection on the president's part. Well,
we can discuss those other issues. I'm sure a lot of people will totally disagree with you, Katrina, but let me get to something else that's sensitive.
Sure.
Eric Trump this morning, the son of Donald Trump, he said that Mr. Trump has apologized to the Khan family. Has Mr. Trump called the Khan family and apologized? Has that happened?
Well, I think you should rerun the tape, because what Eric Trump says is, I think he has apologized by honoring the soldier. He commended them. He didn't say it was an outright apology. He said, I think he has apologized by honoring the family. That's a big difference than what the media has been reporting all day.
So he has apologized? Is that what you're saying? He has apologized to that family?
By honoring the family, by honoring the service of the son. That's what Eric Trump says.
Has he said something along the lines, I'm sorry about all of this, I regret what I said, I apologize to the family? Has he said any of those things?
He has honored the service of the son, and that's what Eric Trump was speaking about.
But he hasn't apologized to the mother or the father of that fallen U.S. soldier.
Just out of curiosity, what exactly is Mr. Trump supposed to be apologizing for? Just so that I'm clear.
Well, he raised questions about the mother, for example, why she didn't speak. This was a woman who was grieving for her son, and he was raising all sorts of questions about why she didn't speak alongside her husband at the Democratic convention. Was that appropriate?
Well, if you watch that interview, though, Wolf, it came up because of the reports that he was discussing that had come out about Mr. Khan having this fee-for-service of bringing in Muslims and writing laws or law briefs for Sharia law. How is that a far-fetched assumption?
Wasn't he disrespectful, though, to that Gold Star family?
Disrespectful by defending himself? He didn't say anything about the son. In fact, he honored his service. The only thing he said, Wolf, is basically, this man knows nothing about me. Why is he criticizing me? How is that an attack?
Well, most people would have just said, you know what, this family has lost a son, a hero, fought on the battle, prevented some of his fellow soldiers from dying by going into that suicide, that car bombing, if you will. I'm not going to get into a discussion of back and forth. I praise this family, I praise the son, and move on. You didn't have to go back and forth and respond to all of the statements made by the father.
But surely you can understand the confusion, considering how Donald Trump never voted for the Iraq war. Hillary Clinton did. And then she didn't support the troops to have what they need. It was under Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton that changed the rules of engagements that probably cost his life. So I don't understand why it's so hard to understand why Donald Trump was confused about why he was being held responsible for something he had nothing to do with, while Hillary Clinton had everything to do with.
Katrina Pearson, as usual, thanks so much for joining us.
Great to be here, Wolf.